Welcome, Ravenites, to Raven's Realm Actual Play Podcast, the place where your wildest imaginations come to life. Get ready to embark on a thrilling journey into the world of Kids on Bikes from Hunter's Entertainment, the popular RPG that will have you on the edge of your seats. With our amazing cast of characters, including our fabulous DM, Kai.
Hi. Kai, I'll be your DM.
The witty...
Sorry, I did that so badly, I'm going to redo it. I was laughing the entire time. Hi, I'm Kai. I'll be your DM for Kids on Bikes, this little mini season. I'm super excited to have you all play and lead you through the wonderful town of Sparrow.
Excellent. And we have the witty Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'll be playing Dan Scabia.
That wasn't very witty, Chris.
No, it wasn't.
Very witty, though. I heard it.
Super witty.
I feel like I was set up to fail.
The daring Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Wayne McCall.
Then we have the enigmatic Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'll be playing Jesse Wilder. That was enigmatic, right?
Very. And then the unpredictable Brandon.
Oh, hi, I'm Brandon, and I will be playing Joshua Spencer, a 13-year-old kid not dying.
Excellent. And me, I don't really have an adjective for my name. Justin, I'll be voicing the character of Milton Bradley tonight.
Woo, woo, woo.
You are in for an unforgettable adventure, so sit back, relax, and prepare to be transported into the world of excitement, danger, and mystery in Raven's Realm Actual Play Podcast. On to you, Kai.
Yay. Okay. Buckle in your seatbelts. Was that required in 1983? I don't know. Anyways.
Probably not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Definitely not New Hampshire.
Not in this town.
Not in this town. Okay. Welcome to Raven's Realm Kids on Bikes. The year is 1983. Nearing the end of the Cold War, the United States is at the precipice of many of its scientific achievements. NASA's STS-7 mission has just been completed with Sally Ride taking the title as the first American woman in space. STS-8 was underway with Guion Bumford becoming the first African-American astronaut in space. The Motorola company introduced the first mobile phones to the public, ARPANET created the internet, Microsoft Word was released, and Swatch introduced their first watches to the market. Technology and advancement were important all across America in 1983. But we're not talking about all of America today. No, we're talking about a small East Coast town near the bay that also holds science and technology in high regard. The town of Sparrow is a unique one in the sense that the natural environment of the area pulled people and industry to its location, but seemingly failed to make them stay. Nestled between farmland and forest, this suburban town is all smiles on the surface, but a definite underbelly seeps between its cracks. It seems as if everything in Sparrow is coming together and falling apart this particular Labor Day weekend. We begin our story at 12 p.m. on Friday, September 2nd. Class has just been let out early for the long weekend, and kids begin to pour out of Haddlesfield Middle and High School. With the middle school and the smaller wing of the school and the high school taking the larger one, connected to the gymnasium, most student-age people in the town will run into each other here. With a few in a rush to actually head home this early, many students mingle about at their lockers and make their way to the front parking lot. The yellow-tiled floors and baby blue walls represent the school's colours, yellow for the kernels and blue for the sky that helped to grow the corn itself. The hallways are mostly filled with the sound of laughter, while the occasional shouts of harassment can be heard coming from the end of the long hallway near the gymnasium. Most of the athletic students and popular students are gathered around Thad Johnson's locker, where middle school is being pinned by his polo shirt while scrambling to head over his leftover lunch money. You hear one of the group shout, "Thanks for the money, kid, or make sure to spend it on your mum when I take her out later." Another simply yells "freak," while shoving him away from the group and backing down the hallway. Near the chemistry lab, you see the STEMIs hosting an impromptu meeting, quick to huddle themselves away from all the other students. The academic decathlon is tomorrow morning, so you can only assume they're finalizing their strategy for the event. Yet, In the quiet corner, right next to the doors that lead from the middle school to the high school, is the library. Almost empty, except for one student and the librarian. This space is a serene break from the cacophony of normal high school life. Sitting at a table alone with a stack of books next to him is Joshua Spencer. Brandon, can you please describe your character?
Sure. Joshua Spencer is. Let me go back to my actual art so I can look at that while I describe. Definitely wearing clothes that are just a little bit too big for him. Probably moping. He's got like slightly too long hair that he doesn't really know how to manage, draped over the sides. Probably nervously looking through his backpack, making sure he's got all his things and he's not forgetting his pencil once again before he leaves.
Brandon, what do you think Joshua was working on today, the beginning of this long weekend?
You mean in school, or are we talking like a weekend activities?
In general, why do you think he's still in the library when everyone else is heading out of school?
Oh,
Setting the tone of the campaign here, Brandon.
no, I've got to think about
I threw him off the deep end. He can absolutely think.
He can
Yeah.
drown, he can swim. It's perfectly normal.
He's probably looking for a book that got checked out or something like that, and he's just frustrated because he can't find it or something like that. That sounds about right. He's probably like, yeah, he's probably going after like a bigger book than he ought to read, something like actual like classic King Arthur or something like that. And he found it was like the biggest one in the library, and he was like, I'm gonna read that one, and it's not in there, and he's frustrated. He's like looking all over for it.
As Joshua looks through the stacks of the library, trying to find this one specific book, Mr. Gibbons approaches you and states, "Hey bud, I have to close the library for the weekend. Can I help you look for anything? Check out anything that you already have before I have to lock up and we both head out?"
Yeah, Joshua's gonna like slump his shoulders. No, I'm good, and he's gonna leave.
Okay,
I,
well, it looked like you were looking for something specific, but if you're gonna head out, I'm sure we'll be able to find it for you when the long weekend ends next Monday. Next Tuesday, actually. Mr. Gibbons kind of toddles off back to the library circulation desk, organizing everything, putting some books away that other students left. And you are left free to leave the school, or at least the library. Where would Joshua be heading?
definitely be starting the good walk home. I probably missed the bus already, and maybe I do that on purpose.
Mm, okay. You missed the bus on purpose. Did Joshua bring his bike? Did he bike to school in the morning, or was he
Oh
just
yeah,
walking home?
actually, it's kids on bike, so I definitely rode that bike.
Riding the hell out
Describe
of
your
that thing.
bike for everybody.
Oh heck yeah. Okay, so the bike I've got. Joshua's bike is a gregarious yellow with black and red flames on it, a hot rod of a bicycle that seems out of character for Joshua himself. And he's going over to the things to like actually take it out of like a bike chain. So I assume they would use bike chains and all that sort of stuff. It starts, yeah, definitely walking up to that and getting ready to go.
Amazing. As Joshua takes his bike out and starts pedaling the not too far, maybe a mile or so, bike ride back to his house, down past the old district. Um, he passes a few of the older high school students, and hears a conversation. Um, hold on, my computer's gonna die. 1 second.
Horrible.
God.
Dead computer.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need to pause for like 30 seconds. Sorry.
That's
We're good.
No worries.
If you're watching this on Twitch, check out our YouTube. We're Raven's Realm Podcast on YouTube.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, check out twitch.tv/Ravens Realm. Make it circular.
Ads.
Let's go back and forth.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Back in business. As as Joshua is riding his bike back on the way back to school, you actually overhear a conversation happening between the group of the popular kids that were earlier in the hallway picking on some middle schooler. You hear and see someone that you definitely recognize as Thad Johnson, as well as his senior class president, girlfriend, head of the cheerleading squad, and overall teacher's pet, Stephanie Gatto, talking to him. You hear Thad say, "So when are you gonna meet us at the place?" Stephanie says, "Oh, well, my dad's back in town this weekend, so I don't think I'll be able to make it." Dad says, "But you promised. You missed the last 4 meetings. We need you there." And Stephanie says, "Maybe I'll sneak out of the house. I don't know, but I have to kind of get Amanda off my tail." She's always been that type of goody two-shoes that would always tell mom and dad what I'm doing. Dad kind of scoffs, gets into his car, his beat over car that his dad gave him, and drives both of them off further into town and a little bit of ways away from from the way that you're going towards your home.
Okay.
Give me a brains roll difficulty of 14.
First roll of the campaign.
Oh God.
First roll.
First roll, impossible.
Oh, 8.
You
8
could
for brains.
8. Okay, so you failed by 7, but this was not a high stakes thing.
Okay.
You think about this meeting. You don't know what they're talking about with the woods, but you know that there's a PTA meeting this evening. Maybe it has something to do with the organization of the town.
Okay.
You make your way home to your house. Your 2-story little home on the outskirts of Sparrow's View is empty. Your dad's motorcycle isn't in the driveway, but the door to the front is unlocked. You see a note on the counter that says, "Hey bud, had to go to a meeting, will probably be out all night. There's some leftover Chinese in the fridge." How would
Nice.
Joshua react to that?
Weird that there's a note.
What's Dad trying to hide this time?
And then it's probably like look at go and like smell the Chinese boxes in the fridge. Probably like, yeah. Probably go into his room, try and find some like stashed cash so that I can go and grab my own food.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a grit roll, DC 4.
Okay. I rolled 10. I guess we should call those out for
There's
whenever this
just
gets
cash on the
Yeah.
dresser. You know
Yeah.
your dad, you know the places to look. He's not, like, good
Sweet.
at hiding anything if he has even tried to hide anything. So you see cash left out on there. And you do remember from that letter that it was written very hastily, and as you noted before, your dad doesn't really write notes, so the fact that he chose to write one this time and wrote it in a hurry is a little odd. But you do have cash, and you do technically have the house to yourself for the evening.
Okay. Well,
Can you hear the sirens?
yes.
Yeah. there are
New York
also
City.
cop cars going outside.
Yeah, welcome to
It's
New York City.
ambiance.
Joshua lives on the
Yeah.
shady
Yeah,
side.
it's not that bad.
The shady side of Sparrow View.
Wonder who's
No
driving
joke.
that cop car.
However, he just got like $10. He's gonna go get himself some chicken nuggets. And I think that's his plan for the evening so far. He's playing the rest of my year.
Out and get chicken nuggets?
Yep.
You know
It's
that the
Friday
best chicken
night,
nugget
right?
place in town is Tuckin' McStuffins at Herschel Kane. It's in the food court, but
What was
it
that name?
is
Hold on, say
absolutely
that again.
Tuckin' McStuffin.
Sweet.
Wait, one more time.
Tuckin' McStuffin. Why would you keep saying
Is that with an F or a P?
Cluckin', cluckin'.
Oh.
DLUCKINMCSTUFFIA.
We need a logo for that.
I will make one tomorrow at work.
Say it
Fair
as
All right.
productive day.
Say it as
I'm off to McStuffin to get some nuggets.
to McStuffin.
As Joshua heads back on his bike and heads towards Herschel Kane for some good Cluckin' McStuffin, we swing now to Hilltop View. We don't see but hear loud punk music emanating from the cookie cutter off-white home. Front door open, we see Frank Wilder pull into the driveway of the home and run into the house. Looking around frantically for something, the tall man in a full business suit tries to yell over the music. Jesse? Jesse, have you seen my briefcase? He immediately starts shuffling things around in the house that definitely needs decluttering. He huffs and runs upstairs after not getting a response back. Knocking on the door loudly twice, the out-of-breath father turns the speaker down and states with his tone raised, I can't believe you have eardrums left for the volume that you play that god-awful music. Also, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Oh my god. This is perfect just for Jesse. This is definitely how he would start his fucking day on. It's so good. Dad, what the fuck are you doing to my room?
Language
Dad!
number one. Number two, I own this house, so all of the rooms are my room. Have you seen my briefcase?
Gosh, Jesse will like turn down the music a bit so he can actually like hear what the fuck's going on. Your briefcase? Why would I have your briefcase? It's not like
Wallet.
I go through your things all the time. It's boring ass work shit that I don't really give a fuck about. Why would I be in your suitcase? Are you all right?
Well then why is it on your desk right now?
Did you take your pills again, Dad?
Dare you? I have a very important meeting that I'm running late for because you took my briefcase earlier this day. You gonna explain yourself? Also, again, why aren't you in school?
Yeah, right. Yeah, here's your briefcase. You know what? I was cleaning out the hallway and I found it, and you know what? It's right here. Here. And Jesse will hand him his briefcase. And I'm heading to school. Today we had a late day because we you know, we were yeah.
we were
We were
Totally, yeah.
yeah.
Frank responds, a late day at 1 p.m. on a Friday. You're gonna have to get better excuses than that. Anyways, I do literally have to go right now. There's money somewhere in the house for dinner. Do what you want. And you see Frank sprint down the stairs, get back into his car, and rush off in the direction of MSI. What would Jesse have been doing other than blaring punk music? Oh, actually, wait, Mark, describe your character.
Okay. So Jesse is a 16-year-old. He's a junior in high school. He sports a red mohawk. You can usually see him around the town, kind of riding his BMX bike. But basically, he's kind of a rebellious-looking kid with a red mohawk, like I said before. He grew up as an only child with his single father, who worked long hours and was often absent just because of his corporate position as a compliance lawyer. Jesse is just kind of like a BMX punker metalhead type kid, kind of into like graffiti, music, fashion. He just has like a bad attitude about like kind of everything. Kind of grew up like without a mother figure, and just like his dad kind of absorbed in his work, probably due to the fact that the mother isn't around. And he's just kind of like a mirror of that. Like he just doesn't want anything to do with any kind of like order, or like he sees his dad as a complete lame, and is just like, I don't give a fuck about anything. So he's just kind of like a rebellious teen, like turned up to the nth degree. He just really doesn't give a shit. And like as you can see, he also kind of skips school from time to time. So yeah, that's Jesse Wilder.
That was gonna be my next question. Even though it was a half day, and technically, even though your father doesn't know this, you would have been out of school that day. Did Jesse even go to school that day?
Jesse had no idea it was a half day. Even he actually thought he was like he was just making it up.
Both of you were just as confused as the other.
Yeah, they're both as confused. 100%.
Okay. What was Jesse doing all day?
Let's see. I would have God, what would he have been doing?
Smoking weed.
Yeah, I was like, would he be just like doing drugs and listening to music and stuff? I guess it would also depend on what like he probably would have been like trying to hang out with some of his friends earlier in the day because it was like a weekend that was getting ready to start. So perhaps he was being a bad influence and trying to get some of his friends to skip school with him so that they could, you know, like smoke pot, listen to music, and that sort of thing. Possibly his next door neighbor, he would have been trying to hang with Daniel. I don't know if Daniel would have gone to school or not, or maybe it was like his first time skipping. I have no idea. Yeah, he's
Directly next door, bright red Renault Alliance pulls into the driveway of 15 Hilltop Drive. A tall young woman with dark brown hair steps out. Unpacking the back seat, she takes her school-in duffel bag out and walks to the front door. After a ring at the doorbell, she's greeted with a smile from her mother, who looks similar to her, who quickly takes one of her bags and ushers her into the home. "Sarah, come in, come in. I'm so glad you're back for the long weekend," Karen Scabby exclaims. "I was just about to make some mid-afternoon snacks. Why don't you go up to your brother's room and tell him you're home?" Stephanie nods with an overwhelmed smile and walks up the stairs, taking a bag with her and dropping them off in the now guest room. A tentative knock rings behind the door of Daniel's room. "Chris, can you please describe your character?"
All right. Yeah, he looks vaguely like Robert Smith from The Cure. So he has. I mean, by vaguely, I mean looks exactly like Robert Smith from The Cure. And he has like the big messy hair, and he's very pale, and he's got like paint all over his hands. And he wears like a big oversized red shirt and like little black jeans and black combat boots, and is listening to music loudly as well. And yeah, he just reacts to the knock. He's like, "Yeah,
"I'm
hello."
home. It's me. I'm home."
"Oh, hey, come in."
Sarah walks into the door. "Wow, things have changed in your room. Definitely don't feel like it was this covered in art last time I was here. What have you been up to?"
"Oh, nothing much. Just trying to, you know, hang out. I guess get through school. Yeah, I painted that over there." And he points to like a huge cow skull picture. He's like, "Yeah, I was working on that for a couple months, and yeah. What about you? How's college?"
What college is? I mean, I'm in a research lab, which is pretty cool. Being a freshman, I'm not really integrated too much into the community yet, but it is nice to be in a dorm and not be at home. You've got 3 more years of that, I'm sorry. But the art is pretty cool, Stephanie responds.
"Yeah, thanks."
Mom's making some midday snacks? Since when has she been making midday snacks?"
Ever since you left, she's been trying so hard. It's like she's just turned into Turbo Mom. She's like trying to prove something. Gag me with a spoon. And
Tag you with this.
I was actually just on my way out. You want to go see Jesse, or?
Yeah, I'm sure. I feel like I haven't seen that kid in forever. I know he's next door, but I guess I'm only 2 years older than him, but I don't think I ever really like saw him around. Does he go to school?
Sometimes.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'll go over to see Jesse, I guess.
Hey, let's go
Between
this way. He opens
this
up
way.
the window.
The
As
secret
you open up
passage.
the window, you hear your mom yelling, Daniel, Sarah, I made some cucumber logs. I know you love cream cheese.
We're on the way out, Mom. See you later.
Okay, no wait, give me a hug. Give your mother a hug. I feel like I haven't touched my children in so long.
Dan's like stepping out the window.
Good idea, good idea. And, like shoves you out the window and walks away. As you both sneak out of the door, you hear your mother yelling from outside, like truly like screaming. Well, I won't be home later, so goodbye, I guess. As you two exit the house through the window, you two walk over next door to Jesse's. Sarah gives a tentative knock on the door. Jesse, I'm not sure if you would hear that if you've turned the music back.
Let's say Jesse was climbing out of the top window from his bedroom, like towards like on the roof, like standing on the roof, and saw them. Was like, hey, it was like, hey, what's up? And hold on, is this Sarah Gatto?
Scavia.
No, Sarah
Daniel's
Scavia.
older
Oh, it's your
sister.
sister. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got my words or my people mixed up. Jesse would be like, hey, Daniel, what's up, man?
Hey.
My dad's probably gonna be gone all weekend. You guys want to hang out, have an epic weekend, maybe party or something? And then he'll like kind of look at Danny crazy and make like a devil tongue face, and he's got like he's doing like the horn symbol, like it's like ready to, and he's got like he's got like music like playing out of his like it's like thrash metal like playing outside of his window.
Mark, you said you were standing on
Dan.
the roof, right?
Yeah, like the roof right outside of my window, like
Very cool. Give me a brawn roll DC 8.
Braun DC 8. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna fall.
Use. You got it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use. Can I use my adversity token here because I am yeah, because of my coolness under pressure, I can use my adversity to take half of the dice value. Oh, do I still have to roll though for that,
You can.
or can I just use because my DC is an 8?
The dice would be 4. Plus 3 would be 7, so you'd still fail.
Okay, so never mind.
But you have a +1, and you have adversity tokens if things go south.
Let's see.
Well.
That's 4.
4. Oh no.
I don't think even with the adversity.
I don't think I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna fall off the roof?
God.
No, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna kill you. You're
Dying. Oh, paralyzed the rest of the campaign. Weird.
Every one shot I
Your bike is now a wheelchair. No. As you're making the devil horns, at Daniel, you slip a little bit and slide like a foot and a half down the roof before catching yourself.
Oh shit.
And you just hear Stephanie yell, "Get off the roof! What are you doing?"
I'll just be like, the door's open, just come inside, and I'll go back to the window, kind of embarrassed, but still not really giving a shit, and jumping through the window into my room.
Okay, give me a flight roll DC 2
Okay, flight DC 2
to get back in the window and not embarrass yourself more.
Kids in wheelchairs.
This you can definitely take home.
Oh,
if you want to.
he's fine.
You made it. Okay, great. You make it swiftly back into the window, and into your home as you hear Daniel and Sarah walk into the house and close the door behind them. So Sarah says, "So you mentioned a party?"
Yeah, I heard that some people are getting together. I don't know. There's parties every weekend, right?
True. Weekend.
Oh, you guys wouldn't know about that because your mom's like head of the PTA or like whatever.
Hey, I'm in college now. I do not associate with Karen. I don't know about Daniel here.
You're gonna hang out with us, Sarah?
Do you want someone to buy you alcohol? Or are you gonna be a little bitch about it?
Oh shit!
Wow.
Sounds like your sister wants a party here, Daniel. Do you even ride a bike?
Well,
Do I ride a bike? Sarah says. I have a car. I'm an adult.
A poor man's bike, really.
Well,
To be fair, Renault is a poor man's
that makes
bike.
things easy then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can
Yeah.
swing by the 5 and 10 or something and get you guys stuff, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
could
like, is it
totally
gonna be
use,
you two? Is it just gonna be like you two sitting in a room drinking alcohol? Because that sounds depressing.
I don't know, man.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I see so many things that are wrong with that.
What's wrong with that? We can listen to great music.
Do you have friends?
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of friends. We walk down the
Okay, so
street,
then
there's a bunch of
invite
people.
them. Your dad's not gonna be home tonight.
He's not going to be home probably all weekend.
My
This guy
mom's gonna
works
be out for some
24/7.
bloody meeting or whatever. You might as well throw something.
My dad's like really busy doing some weird shit. I have no idea.
Yeah, so throw a party.
Okay.
I am gonna need money though. Like, I'll buy the alcohol, but I'm not fronting the cost.
Do you have any
Yeah,
college,
Jesse, I
do you have
got
any
it.
college friends?
Where does Daniel get this money from?
Let's say maybe he like sold some art, some bad art, and just sold it off. Now he has $20.
Nice.
However much a case of beer is in 1983.
That's probably like
$5?
multiple cases. Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
more cases of beer.
four
She can get
$75.
she can get 2 cases of it and probably 2 handles of alcohol for $20 in the 1980s. She's like, okay, well, I don't know if you guys want to get like actual friends because I'm not gonna buy alcohol for you to sit in a room, but I'll go head out to the 5 and 10. I should probably say hi to Miss Patty anyways. So God, I
Sweet.
can't
Yeah, we should do
buy
that
alcohol
later.
for my brother. Jesus Christ. Okay. And you hear Sarah walk out of the house and walk across the lawn to get into her car. After that, we swing to the Longcliff neighborhood. In the Longcliff neighborhood, we hear the sirens on a cop car shut off. The door to his cruiser slams closed, with the creak of the old screen door opening and keys being placed in a bowl near the entrance of the home. We meet Police Captain Kevin Bradley. A man of no short stature, he takes up most of the hallway with his black boots clinking on the hardwood floor as he makes his way towards the living room. He peeks his head in and doesn't immediately see his son. Flopping down on the couch and turning the TV on, he yells, Milton? Milton, come down here and get me a beer.
What? No.
Yes!
Ugh. Okay. So Milton heads downstairs and gets his beer, but kind of like holds in his hands to kind of warm it up before he hands it off.
Justin, please describe Milton.
Okay, so Milton's a 6 foot tall lad who is very muscular, fair skin, freckles, red hair, very much a jock, kind of a bully type, but bully with the badass heart of gold. Yeah, he's got really straight teeth. They're very white. Oh, and beautiful hair. He's a bit of a hunk, but he doesn't really like take care of himself very well.
What do you say to your dad as you hand the beer to him?
I kind of shoot him a look, and I'm like, "Here's your beer," and I kind of like say it sarcastically, with sass.
Excuse me, who keeps a roof over your head? The least you can do is grab me a beer from the fridge. What was this, on the counter? Why is it so warm?
I just got it from the refrigerator, like you said to. rolls his eyes a little bit.
Damn it, Kevin.
Oh, my life would be easier if I didn't have a son.
Yeah, I didn't choose to be here. That was your option.
Yeah.
And Mom.
Definitely wasn't my option. Your mother chose to keep you. Your dad kind of, despite you standing in the room, turned on the TV and completely blocked you out of his brain. What do you think Milton would be doing after school on a Friday?
He passive aggressively says, "Bite me," underneath his breath. He would more than likely be hanging out with his friends, Mark, Randy, and what was my third friend's name? Oh no, just we'll go with Mark and Randy. And they usually just hang out at the park and kind of like catcall girls or make fun of people every now and then, but mostly just hang and shoot the shit with each other.
The park. What do you mean by the park?
Let's see. Do we have a park established?
No, but we can make one right now.
Okay. It's a Sparrow Park.
There is also the business lot 10, which is like an abandoned skate park.
Ooh, yeah, we'll just call it Lot 10.
Okay, so Milton is planning on heading to the skate park.
Yeah, he's planning there. He's going to meet up with Randy and Mark.
Yeah, and Jesse, yeah.
As you start to get your bag together and pick up the key to your lock on your bicycle, you do hear your dad yell from the living room, "Hey, do you know anyone named Shelly?
Who?
Shelly Marshall? Give me a brain roll, DC 10.
All right. Brain. There we go. Oh, mine's a D6.
You can explode.
What do you mean by explode?
Explosion.
If you roll the 6, you get to roll again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's something I didn't explain. If you roll the highest on your die, you get to roll it again and add that to your score. So technically, you can explode as many times as
Is there an opposite of exploding?
Well, I rolled a 1. Can I implode?
Implode.
Implosion is not.
He dies.
So you
It's
failed it
funny.
by 9. You did fail it by 9. You
Close.
simply failed it by 9. Sorry. Okay, not a disaster. It's
You
not
start
the worst.
drooling.
You
You begin to
You
drool at the
think-
thought of this.
you hear the name Shelly Marshall, and you swear it's the name of a TV character. And your dad's pulling some stupid joke on you because you know you're not allowed to watch TV, and you think that he's like trying to get you in trouble for like watching TV and knowing the name of a character.
Yeah, I don't know anything about a Shell Marshall. But yeah, go on with that. Yeah, see what happens.
She's missing, so maybe you should pay a little bit more attention.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for her, he says sarcastically.
Yeah, she's like 12 years old, short blonde girl. If you see her, let me know. Their parents are asking so many questions. Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, I'll be on patrol tonight starting at 6 because everyone's freaked out that some girl is missing, I guess. So,
Some girl.
probably won't be home till tomorrow. Don't die, or whatever.
Totally. All right, Pops, I'm out.
Latchkey kids.
Peace.
Okay.
Deuces.
On the other side of town, we see a plain concrete square with slight remnants of demolished buildings, now filled with teenagers. The ramps are made out of scrap wood from people's parents' unfinished homes, home improvement projects that litter the asphalt with old safety rails for no longer their buildings, making the perfect rails. With teenagers trying new tricks on hand-me-down skateboards after the skate shop closed, injuries are inevitable here. Standing over a middle schooler who just took a nasty fall off the pipe is Wayne McCall. Ryan, please describe your character.
Yes. So Wayne has like these black glasses. They're kind of patched up a bit. There's some tape that's holding on some pieces that are barely holding on together. He has this kind of long brown hair that he kind of pushes off to one side. He's well dressed ish. He likes to wear like button down shirts with some ties, and has like a dark coat on over top. And he is like has this this white box with like painted red on top. He opens it up. He says, "Oh yeah, man, you can't keep doing that trick. You haven't landed it once. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's your cut's getting worse every single time, man. Come on." And he's just like patching him up, talking to him, and then he'll like just pour like alcohol heavy on it and then dump it. The kid's probably screaming at this point, but he's like, "Yeah, don't worry, this will make you feel better as always." And he'll like wrap it up.
It screams in pain. It's like, ah, gosh. Hey, but thanks, man. I know I have to make sure to practice more on the smaller ramps before I try that one again.
Yeah, it's all about progression. You can't just go ahead, first into it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways,
like, I've been practicing for like 3 weeks, and I was like, oh, maybe now is the time for like the big ramp. But then immediately flat on my ankle.
yeah.
Should I see the doctor, or am I good?
Oh no, you don't need to see him. I'm as good as any. You don't want to see Dr.
Sure?
Lane. I mean,
Okay.
if you want, I guess.
I have like practice tomorrow.
Well, it's gonna bruise, but don't you like hit each other in sports? So, you just say it's from practice.
Basketball.
Oh, same thing.
And he's giving
You say I'm
psychological
good?
coaching to the
I'm good. Looking down, give me a brains roll DC4.
All right. I think I have a +1 mod to that, since it's my highest. I got a 14.
Perfect. So you got a 15.
I rolled a 13. I added the +1.
Oh, you added +1.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay, so you succeeded very well. You notice immediately that you're very low on alcohol for cleaning wounds, and you are absolutely out of band-aids, as it took about 8 or 9 to cover the scrape that Isaac just got from falling off of the half pipe.
Ah, shit, Isaac. I kind of went heavy on the alcohol, and yeah, that was a gnarly fall. I have to get back to Dr. Lane. Hopefully, he can re-up me on my supplies. But you're good, right? Just
I have like $1 or $2 left of lunch money. I can give that to you to repay you if you need to buy it from the doctor.
no, I just kind of work for him. I like do some runs, errands per se. Like he also like teaches me a little bit on the side, so I don't need it, but I'll take it if you're offering, and then he'll just like grab it, put it in his pocket.
You take the $2 from Isaac, and as you are slowly packing up your things and looking to head towards Dr. Hammond's office for a re-up, and you also have to check in for work, which you do for him on occasion. You see Milton arriving at the park with his 2 friends that you've seen, as they're all on the baseball team, and during the spring they do get some injuries, Mark and Randy.
Oh, hey, Milton.
Hey.
Is your eye okay from the other night? You don't get me wrong. It looked like you gave Thad a whooping, but you also took some damage.
Would I know you at this point, or are you talking to me and I'm kind of like...
I like gave you some ice after that fight.
Oh.
I don't know if you're you don't.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. Spaz. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thanks.
You heading to
Thanks
the
to the
10?
ice.
You heading to the 10?
Oh yeah, going to the 10. Gotta meet Mark and Randy out there.
Oh, I'd just be a little bit careful, if you ask me, Thad was acting a little bogus after you whooped him.
Hey, yeah, he was looking a little skittish, huh?
Yeah, but he says something about getting payback or whatnot. But he's a Narbo, so I don't know if he can plan anything.
Total Narbo. Yeah, He's a spaz too. He won't have any issue. I won't have any issue with him.
Hey, don't say I didn't do anything for you. I gotta re-up on my supplies, so I gotta get going. But I'll
Okay.
probably see you at the 10 when I get back.
All right, Iceman. I'll see you then.
All right.
Man. The Iceman.
The Iceman.
As Wayne heads off to the doctor's office, please describe his bicycle.
Yeah.
And I also never gave Justin the opportunity to describe the bike that he used for his
Okay.
character. So if you want to describe yours, and then Ryan can describe his.
Yeah, absolutely. So Milton has a BMX bike that is capable of going forward and backward. He can do little tricks with it. He can kind of dance with it. It's got a purple frame with black black mag rims with a gold trim. Yeah, and on the handles are gold and stuff, but like the hand grips are still black.
And Wayne would walk up to his bike, take the box that he got. He's using as like a med kit, and we'll put it in this basket of this like white pristine bike. And on the basket of the bike is painted this red cross as well. And it's doesn't have very much wear because he doesn't use it for tricks, so it's pretty clean aside from like some dirt stains. He doesn't take super good care of it, but cleans it from every now and then. And yeah.
You head from Business Lot 10 into more of the center of the town towards Dr. Hammond's office. You see a couple of signs littering downtown that state PTA meeting tonight. Please requested that all parents attend very important discussion of the upcoming Halloween dance. Cool. There are truly so many flyers for this meeting, absolutely everywhere. Clearly someone went to the printing center in the mall and just went apeshit crazy. Give me a give me a brains roll DC 12.
Sure.
Brains.
16.
Nice. You know that it has actually been banned at Sparrowview for there to be any dances at the school because a lot of the wealthy parents deemed it to be too frivolous for their children to be participating in, but due to a vote that was led by Stephanie Gatto in the student population, one was actually allowed to come back this year for the Halloween dance. So you know that this is like, even though it's small town bullshit, this is like kind of a big deal for the town that they're having a PTA meeting about it and that it actually passed this year. So you see a bunch of those signs, you pass a couple of stores, mostly homes, as you'll make your way downtown, and you stop by Dr. Hammond's office. Dr. Hammond's office is a 2-story building, the first floor of which is mostly a reception desk and waiting rooms, while upstairs is much more of the medical practice with patient rooms, and a couple of the nurses that work in the town are there as well. But when you come in, you see the receptionist, Claire Lane, Dr. Hammond's daughter, sitting there at the front desk. And you know her.
Oh, hey, Miss Lane.
Don't call me Miss Lane, I'm only 25.
It's just a sign of respect, that's all. Is your dad in, Dr. Lane?
Yeah, he's upstairs. I think he's dealing with, you know that old kook out in the fields, Mr. Hornsby?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone found him passed out again outside the 5 and 10, so he's just up there checking in on him, but I'm sure he'll be fine if you walk upstairs.
Yeah, that sounds like a simple operation. Nothing that Dr. Lane can't handle. All right, and then I'll like head on up.
Okay. As you head on up, there's only like 3 rooms in the entire thing. You can clearly hear like Mr. Hornsby's like drunken ramblings as he says some things very slurred and undecipherable, but you do catch the words creature and you do capture the words ooze from what he is saying.
Ooze.
Dr. Lane looks up and he says, "Oh, Wayne, come on in. I'm almost finished with Dr. Hornsby. I do have a couple of errands for you to run."
Oh, great. Yeah. And I actually need to re up on some of the alcohol band-aids. I was looking to get some patches, maybe. And then I also need some, like some pills, if that's all right, too. Just, yeah, you know,
Well, you
like,
know where the closet is down the hall. I think there are some like opiates down there. You can probably take all of that.
okay, great, great, great. What do you need me
Just
to
like
do?
Okay, I do have 2 errands for you to run. The first is I need you to pick up a package for me at the post office.
Oh, cool.
Not too big. I just need you to return that to me. It's some medical supplies that I got in from town, and I just do not have the time today. Mr. Hornsby was a surprise guest, to say the least. And then I also need you to deliver some medicine to Mrs. George. You know, the laundromat in Herschel Cane, like the laundromat owner in Herschel Cane.
Mhm.
She's been a little bit ill, so she's not able to come in, so I need you to deliver her medicine for her. But why don't you get that package, come back, and then just head to Herschel Cane on your way home?
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a plan. I'll just go get those supplies real quick, and then I'll get your package and be on my way. And then I'll like go over to the closet, open it up. And as I'm doing that, is it like in the same room?
The door, there's like a
Is
closet
it
in the hallway.
okay? All right. Yeah, I won't ask about Mr. Hornsby. I'll be like, it's fine. And then I'll go to the closet, get the stuff, and then head on out.
You head to the post office, which is in the North Quarter. It's not too far from the doctor's office, but it is a little bit ways away from town. And you did pick up Miss George's supplies, and it kind of is on the way for you to stop by the Herschel Cane first if you want to.
Oh yeah,
But you do have that option of like going to Herschel Cane's, then going to the post office and coming back.
I'll go Herschel Cane's post office, then come back.
Okay.
The easiest route.
As you enter Herschel Cane's, it's a little bit different from what you had remembered before. The normally loud nature of this mall seems absent, as you can almost hear your footsteps as you enter into the mall, with most of the windows of the shops papered over with signs reading, "For rent." The once full nature of the space is permanently altered. With some of the main retail chains still holding their spaces, many of the mom and pop stores are no longer there. You can hear the faint dinging of the Time Warp arcade down the hall and the faint clinking of the gym. But most other stores that are normally open are silent. You see a few of the town's stay-at-home moms browsing through the stores that are open, but very few other kids, despite it being the beginning of a long weekend, are here. Gil's Candy Shop, that you know was open last week, has a usually bright neon sign turned off and empty shelves. Even the wishing fountain at the center of the mall seems to have given up as the water is stagnant in the pool.
Huh, that's strange. I don't go to the mall much, but usually shouldn't there be a lot of people here? So is it? Do I find Miss George's?
Am I the only one who's
Closest
in love with Wayne's voice right now?
It's
Reminds me of
very
like a
good
really
voice.
cute movie or something.
It's adding a lot to just me constantly talking, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, Mrs. George's is kind of close to the middle of the mall. It's very like as you're heading to hers, that's when you pass the wishing well, and you see that her shop is open, but many of the machines that you've normally witnessed being whirring are silent. But
Well,
she's sitting behind a little desk to herself doing the Sudoku of the day in her little newspaper.
I'll hold my the package under my arm and I'll say, "Oh, hey, Mr. George, it's not a busy day today, huh?"
No, it's so good for you to visit me. I really appreciate it. You know, your mother used to visit me all of the time.
Oh
Um,
yeah, she mentions it from time to
yeah,
time.
yeah, her shop used to be right next to mine. It was so nice to have some company.
Mhm.
But no, it hasn't been busy in quite a while. I don't know if it's all these people getting their in-home washers and dryers and running me out of business, or I don't know. The malls just seemed
Yeah.
quiet recently. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, here's your medicine. Just make sure to follow Dr. Lane's um instructions on how to take them. But you know them. You feeling
Oh,
good?
feeling okay. Once I take this twice a day, I feel like I'm 48 again. You know those days.
Do I believe her?
Absolutely not.
I like faint laugh. Yes. Magic
You
medicine
hear?
does wonders.
Absolutely, dear. Oh, you
Yeah.
don't you worry about me. You're doing God's work working for Dr. Hammond. Uh, I saw him when he grew up in this town. Oh, the days. Anyways, I don't want to hold you too long. You be on your way. I'll take my medicine twice a day, just as prescribed, and I'll
Yeah.
be good as
Uh,
new.
can I look over her shoulder to see the Sudoku? Can I try to like solve like a block or a column or a row for her?
It's really hard for you to solve it because she's written a lot of ones in a lot of blocks, and there's no way that there are that many ones in this puzzle.
I'll be like, oh wow, yeah, you're almost done. Good luck, Miss Georges. It's a pleasure to see you once again. I just you'll probably see me again at some point. Yeah.
Lee, you too, darling. You head off now. Thank you so much for visiting me.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. And I'll like walk out. And I actually kind of want to look around and see if I can find that old stall that
Mom's
my
old
mom used to
store.
run. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while since your mom has had
Mhm.
her shop in the mall. So you can still see like the old like leftover sign on like the wall and the glass from when your mom did have her clothing shop there. But since then, there has been a neon sign for a cobbler in the town that is also turned off in the store. It has papered over with those and is closed as well.
Dang. Well, I guess I better get going. It's weird what's going on in the mall. And then I'll get on my bike and go pick up that package for him.
You head off out of the mall. You do run into Joshua as he is heading to the mall to pick up his chicken from Cluck and McStuffin.
Wayne is probably looking down at this point, not really noticing, or like noticing his surroundings. So then when Joshua comes in, he'll be like, kind of almost bump into him. And say, "Oh, sorry. Wasn't many people at the mall today." Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, Josh is gonna look around and is like, what is going on in here?
I
There's
don't
something
know.
going on?
Not that I know of. Miss Georges over there was saying that it's been a bit slow. Maybe she thinks that people who have installed washing and drying machines in their homes. I wouldn't know because I don't have one, but slowing her business down. But a lot of shops are closing. Are you headed to somewhere particular?
I was gonna go to McStuffin to get chicken. I can't even say it.
Oh yeah,
Say the full name, Brandon. Say the full name.
I love Cluck and McStuffin. They have, when my mom used to work in the mall, I'd have one day when business was really good every month, one day, and we would go and get Cluck and McStuffin together.
And I guess Joshua would turn up with like a sly smile, like my dad left me Chinese leftovers, but I didn't want that for myself, so I might have went in and he takes his backpack off and like shows and he like grabbed like there was just a wad of money on on his dad's like counter on his like thing there and he just threw it into his backpack. So I think I can get some chicken for this.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've never seen that much money in my life. Wow. That's pretty sweet. And then you
So is-
hear like a growl in Wayne's stomach. Sorry, I gotta go get a package for Doctor Lane. You enjoy your chicken.
all right. Is the place in eye shot of here? Like, is it open? Is it gonna be one of those things where like he's like looking ahead, like, is it even gonna be open?
You do see, you can't see the store specifically, but you see the food court, and you do see that there's lights on in the food court, and there seem to be a couple of people down there.
Okay. And there's a chance. So he's gonna make his way down there. So he'll wave and say, "I'll catch you later."
See ya.
I'll get you
I need to
later.
take like
Get
a
you
2-minute
later.
break.
Get you later.
But we will pick up that in 2 minutes after I take a bio break.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be right back, stream. This has been fun.
Bio break.
Bio break.
Oh, are we for real paused?
Yeah, well,
On the
I
stream.
just did the, yeah. Oh, well, let me mute the stream.
Good call.
And we're back.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
Hello, friends.
Hello. Okay, so where we left off, Wayne and Joshua were parting ways in the Herschel Kane Mall. We will now follow Joshua as he makes his way to Clucking McStuffin in the food hall of the mall.
You can't say it with a straight face. No one can.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I tried to say it super seriously and it didn't work. But you head towards the food hall, which is just past the wishing well, and it's a big food court. There's maybe 3 or 4 other people here, which is really rare because there's a couple of restaurants in town, but they're a little bit expensive. So a lot of people go to the food mall to like get food when they don't want to make food at home and things like that. And the fact that there aren't that many people here when you know it is again a long weekend is a little strange to you.
It is very strange.
Yeah, but the good sign is almost all of the stores are open. There's like one Chinese restaurant in the corner that's closed, but I think you remember it being closed about a week ago, so that's not too strange for you. But that does make you think about the Chinese food that was in your fridge. So Joshua makes a slight right and heads towards the Cluckin' McStuffin. It is a surprisingly bright green store that has a picture of a chicken holding a drumstick in its mouth as the logo, and it says "A Cluckin' Good Time" as the slogan. And you see Grant O'Keefe working there. Give me a brains roll DC 6.
Grant.
Stuff that pumpkin.
Oh, I did it. What was that?
Ooh.
You know that Grant is I wouldn't say the most notorious bully at the school, but definitely rolls in the clique of bullies, like one of Thad Johnson's right-hand men.
Right.
And you've been to Cluckin' McStuffin for a while, and you've never seen him working here before, so this is a little strange to you. And you didn't see him in the group with Thad and Stephanie as you were leaving school.
Oh, interesting. There's 2 angles to go about this, right? So I can either kind of try and play it low key and like not let him recognize me, which why would he? Or be like, what's going on? Or just order my nuggets and see what happens. And I think he's probably more averse to the bullies and stuff like that. So he's gonna try and play it low key with his unassuming. No, I'm not gonna blow unassuming on that. I'm just gonna go up there and order some nugs and see what his demeanor is.
Yeah, you want your damn
In
nugs.
the most monotone voice you've ever heard says, "Welcome to Cluckin' McStuffin, where all the good times are good and it's finger licking." Nope, we can't say that. It's yummy. Can I take your order?
Yes, I want order of mega nugs to go, please. It's probably like an obnoxious order. I just ordered like a 50
It's like
pack or
60
something.
nuggets. It's
Yes.
60 nuggets. And a basket of extra large fries.
Yeah. I'm going all out here. Oh, and a big drink.
Like a nugget with a big drink. What flavor of drink would you like?
Slushy, Sparrow slushy.
Corner cola. I didn't say that.
One of the Corner Colas.
Corner cola and a
Bong.
mega nug coming right up. Your order number is 8.
What is going? I'm like looking. Like, is he even making eye contact with me?
No, he's staring straight down, like at the machine, like pushing the things in as you do it. And this is, I don't know if we have a way to show this on the stream, but here's the Corner Cola logo. I think I imported it into Roll20.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So
That's
good.
wonderful.
Hold on, let me find a
Love
way.
it.
To
I got it,
describe
I got
it for
it.
the listening
Does it
viewers.
have actual corn in it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
corn flavored
it's a
soda.
corn.
Oh, goodness.
It's a bright, it's like a dull orange soda that is like sparkling and tastes a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
like
that's
sweet corn.
perfect. It would be dull, just like the sparrows.
So you see Grant go into the back and there's like no one else working there. So he like goes into the back, puts the 60 chicken nuggets into a basket, puts it into the fryer, puts the fries in the fryer, and then goes and gets your like big gulp size drink of corner cola. He puts it on the counter and says, "Your mega nug will be out in like a minute and a half," and then slowly trudges back. What is Joshua thinking about this situation?
It's like a little. It's definitely some like level of pity here because I don't know if he's like this because he's like stuck here in this dead ass place or if there's I don't know. It's strange. His I don't know if his characteristics are like out of depression or if it's something more like atypical than that. So he's definitely like reticulating splines on kind of what's going on here.
Hey, sounds weird. Give me a charm roll, difficulty of 10.
The Cornico logo is on stream, by the way. It's that
Oh, it's
logo right there.
beautiful.
It's so pretty.
It is
That's what I
now.
spent too much time at work doing today.
Is that corny or is that a different mascot?
That's the Corner Cola mascot. Is it the same as Corny the Colonel? Who knows? You'll have to wait and find out.
I'd like to see the two fight it out.
Corn fight. A 1919 company.
Do you have any cluster brains?
Say that again.
Do you have
Plus
any
the
cluster
charm.
brains? Oh, to charm, sorry.
Only if I was persuading children.
You are not persuading children.
Okay.
So, you failed by 3. You
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
take an adversity token. Also, who rolled that 1?
That would be me. I'll put the adversity token.
Sure, and I think, Mark, you also have.
You have an extra one. Yep.
Okay, so make sure you're marking those every time you fail a roll. I'll try to remind you, but sometimes my brain doesn't work. Wait, so you got a 12.
No. I apparently rolled it. Oh no, I got 12 on the charm. How did I get
Okay,
a
so
12
you-
on the
okay.
charm?
So you got.
You got
wait,
A
how did
plus
you get it?
4. A plus 4. It automatically rolled his implode if you hover over it. So it's A plus 4
Oh,
plus
so
0.
you exploded and then you
Exploded,
got a 4.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm about to
nice.
say like I don't even have a.
Yeah, you exploded and then
Amazing,
yeah.
you exploded.
Nice.
First explosion of the campaign.
You
Ew.
think there
So-
are a couple of things going on right now.
Okay.
I think the first thing is the fact that you've seen everybody in that athletic friend group, bullies, cheerleaders, all of those things, as very well off people. Like, there's never been anything that you have seen that would make you think otherwise. And the fact that Grant is working here shows that something happened very recently. You also remember that conversation that you had that you overheard with Stephanie and Thad, and you probably think that, oh, if they were going somewhere, maybe he was supposed to be going there and can't because he's working. So you do think that, like, he doesn't have a name tag on, which you know that a lot of other people that have worked here do. So you do think that there's some sort of shame here, some sort of situation going on, but it's definitely abnormal on top of the other abnormal things that are going on in the mall. But you do think that he's acting out of like his own emotion, and it's not like he's brain controlled or anything. Like, you think that this is just like an emotional reaction to the entire situation. As you were
Well, then-
thinking about the.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna make sure that when I grabbed it, I'd be like, "Thanks, O'Keefe," and go and sit back down.
Yeah. Grant says, "Of course, at Clucking with Stuffin we value all of our customers," and then goes back to the back, grabs the mega nugget, and your fries, puts it in truly a massive like box, closes the lid and said, here is your order. Hope you have a clucking good day," and then kind of like goes to the back and sits down.
I've got my nug. I'm gonna walk out it. So I'll probably throw the fries in my backpack, and I've just got the box of nuggets open. I've got the drink somehow holding that right there, and I'm just like, as I'm walking out of the mall, chowing down.
As you are chowing down, we are going to cut back very briefly to, not briefly, we're just going to cut back. We're going to cut back to Daniel and Jesse at Jesse's house.
Hey.
Dara's probably been gone for 45 minutes and hasn't made her way back. Give me a brains roll. Both of you, DC 9.
Brains.
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 I don't remember what modifier we're supposed to have.
I think it's +1.
No one has anything plus other than Wayne.
Okay.
Whoa, Jesse!
Damn.
3 6s,
Holy
3
shit.
implosions.
Holy shit.
Explosions.
I was like, how did you
Holy
get
guacamole.
3 explosions?
What the fuck?
What is the probability of
Bitch,
that?
Chris,
Yeah.
Dan failed
Does he
by
win?
1.
Mhm,
Would
he
you
wins the
like
game.
to use any adversity
That's so
tokens, or are you
weird.
good?
Considering that Jesse's probably gonna know everything about the whole campaign in a second, I'll probably save my token.
1 in
Okay.
216.
Wow.
Dan,
Wow.
you're kind of just thinking, well, my sister's been away for a long time.
Yeah,
But
she's
she's my
stupid.
sister and I don't really care what she's doing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Jesse, you've had a little bit of a fixation on... So you've been unconsciously counting the minutes that she's been gone.
Oh, okay. A little
She's been gone
fixation.
for about 48 minutes, which is a really long time, seeing as on a bike, you could probably get to the 5 and 10 in about 20 minutes and back. And the fact that she's in a car and it's taken her... Sorry, you could get there in 20 minutes and then back 20 minutes. So it would be 40 total. And the fact that she's in a car and it's been over 47.5 minutes is really weird to you. You also notice that Sarah left her bag here. She didn't take it with her in the car. And in her bag sticking out, you do see a pager in the side pocket that's normally for water. And while you don't know the number that it's coming from and you don't know what this is about, you do see a message from about 30 minutes ago. So after she had left, this had come through, and it does say Field Fort, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. It says field for 8 o'clock, you said?
Field Fort, 8 o'clock.
Field fort.
And you would know that the Field Fort is what the teens call like the old broken down railroad station that used to run through the town. There's like an old station there that kids hang out at that is called the Field Fort.
Danny, your sister's been gone for a while. Check this out. I think we should maybe check on her or something. I'm not sure. This is kind of weird.
What is it?
Looks like some kind of a pager that says to be at the field fort at 8 o'clock. I thought this one we were gonna have a party tonight, but I guess maybe she's got somewhere else to be.
Why would she do that?
It's really odd, right?
She's mental. Well,
Maybe she's doing something with her college friends and she's trying to party without us.
she would do that. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to go?
Well, I mean, I've got all weekend to kind of do whatever I want. Shit, we could stop by District 10 on the way there, and or the mall. It doesn't even matter. We can do whatever. We have some time to burn until 8. I'm just trying to have a good weekend, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
Last
I
weekend
don't
was
know.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mr. Hornsby fucking walking around?
Yeah, he's weird.
He
Got
doesn't
it.
stay away from like populated places, though, right? That was kind of weird. I don't know. This whole town is kind of creeping me the fuck out.
Yeah, there has been some strange things happening lately.
Anyways, I just want to party this weekend, man. I'm sick of school. Well, I barely go, as you know, but I just want to hang with my friends.
Well, um, I get. Well, you got me kind of worried. I mean, if she doesn't come back, we won't have any beer.
Why would she leave her purse here, though?
Yeah, why would she leave her purse? Well, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
go
check
check
this
on her.
out.
Yeah, let's grab our bikes.
Yeah.
So are you guys heading to the 5 and 10?
Yeah, I guess so. I think
To
it
like
makes the
where
most
she
sense.
said she was going?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Okay. Both of you guys, describe your bikes. And then we'll have everyone's
Yay!
bikes described.
Yay! Okay, Jesse. Let's see. Where's my bike at? Oh, here it is. It's a gray steel-framed BMX beater with several scrapes from like kind of doing tricks and stuff. It's kind of just like a beater bike. It's nothing like fancy. It has several stickers on it. Um, I don't know. There's an Iron Maiden sticker on there. There's like anarchy signs on it and shit. It's got raised handlebars and it's got like fat tires with black rims. It's kind of just like a trick bike. Yeah.
And Dan he has Sarah's old bike, which is a hand-me-down Schwinn Bantam. It's red, or it used to be red, and then Dan tried to paint it black, but it didn't really take, so it's like kind of the black is all flaking off, and
It's
there's just still
chipping.
obviously red underneath. Yeah.
So perfect.
Does it have the female crossbar and everything?
Yeah, definitely. It's still
The
obviously a girl's
unnecessarily gendered bike.
bike. Yeah.
You're the
It's
only
obviously
guy
a
I
girl's
know
bike.
who rides on his sister's bike, Dan.
Well, oh, my parents, they wouldn't get me another one, so I always get all her old stuff. This is her old shirt, actually. And he like he he like ruffles his big red shirt that he wears everywhere.
I mean, my bike's not pretty, but we should try to get you something new, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. And Jesse will like wheelie down the driveway. He's pretty good at like doing tricks and stuff on his bike.
Down the
Dan will
driveway,
try.
are you?
Oh god.
Give me a brawn roll. DC. I don't know. 6.
DC6.
And there you go.
What did I
you
roll? Sorry, I
easily
was clicking over.
wheelie down the driveway.
7.
Yeah, you beat it. So you easily wheelie down the driveway. You guys both head out of the, not necessarily gates, but just like overly shrubbed entrance to the cul-de-sac that you both live on. And on your way out, you do see one of your neighbors cutting down some of the branches on his tree. Both of you. Actually, I'm going to do different DCs for you. Jesse, give me a brains roll DC 9.
I can't even do a DC9.
Jesse, give me a brains roll DC 4.
You can explode. You can explode again.
My brain's gonna explode. Oh yeah. I'll use the power of 666 too. I can explode again. Don't make me explode, Danny.
Chris, Daniel fell by 1. Would you like to use any adversity tokens? Jesse, I don't know if you have 4, but if you want to, you could also use them.
I have only 3, I think.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Won't work.
Daniel's heard his mom talk over and over and over again about the HOA and the things that she's involved in. You know that she has frequent meetings at the mayor's office. She's not just involved in the PTA. And you remember them having a meeting about, I don't know, a month or 2 ago about not being allowed to cut the cut trees or shrubs or anything because of the upcoming Fleeting Fowl Festival and the fact that they need to have as many branches as possible and as many places for sparrows to be housed in before they leave for the winter. So you do find it weird that your neighbor, who knows your mother is anal about these types of things and knows that she was a part of this conversation, cutting the trees. But that's just something that you think of in the back of your head.
Nothing
You
strange
guys
here.
head out of Ivy Town and into downtown towards Longcliff. You can see the Herschel Cane a couple of like a block or so down your route as you head to the 5 and 10, which is less than a block away from Herschel Cane. As you get to probably like 20 minutes later, as you get to the 5 and 10 convenience store, you walk in with a slight ding into the door. The cramped convenience store has everything and more that you could possibly want. With a smiling Mrs. Bell at the register welcomes you in with her normal cheeriness, you browse the shelves for the perfect snack that she always seems to have in stock. You, like everybody else, find it hard to walk through the store without accidentally bumping into one of the various bags of chips that are hanging off of the shelves. Behind the counter, you see the beer fridge and the cigarettes. Low prices make her the favorite shop in town, and also helps to discourage shoplifting. You do not see your sister's car anywhere parked nearby, and you also don't see her in the store.
What the fuck? Danny, you know I don't really think that your mom is hot, right?
What makes you say that?
Unhinged thing to say.
Well, your sister, on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe a different story. Jesse would just kind of be looking around. I don't think she's here, man. This is interesting to say the least. I don't know. I wish we could buy booze, and he'll point at like a 6-pack of I don't know, what beer would be used in the 80s. I'm sorry, I didn't drink at this time. I have no idea. Budweiser or some shit. Sure, yeah. Point at a Budweiser, a sixer of Tall Boys, and it's like, yeah, I wish we could buy booze, don't you?
Yeah, but man, I'm starting to get worried. Where did she go?
You hear Miss Patty Bell kind of overhear your conversation and step and say, boys, I couldn't help but hear that you're looking for someone. Now you know, can't sell you beer. I know how old you two boys are. But, is there any other way that I can help?
Patty,
you-
I think we're good. I don't know. What do you think, Dan?
Did you
Jesse's
see any young girls come through here, or college-age girl about an hour ago?
I did see a couple of middle schools come in and buy some candies, but that's pretty normal. I haven't seen anyone. No, actually. Wait, blonde hair? Blonde hair girl come in.
Blonde.
No, I don't think.
That's a different lady.
Yeah,
See, I told you she didn't even plan to come here. I think she was just messing with me. She was messing with us, and she's going to like some other party or something. Don't even worry about it, man.
you're probably right. I don't know why I'm getting so freaked out.
Doesn't give us a reason not to crash the party, though, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I wonder. I almost want to like try to steal beer from this fucking place.
Do you want to steal beer?
Shoplifting.
That's behind the counter where she's standing.
Oh my god, Patty! Forgot about Patty. No, she's watching Too Hawkish. We can't. We can't. Jesse will start heading back to the bikes, but actually, can he grab a cornucola while we're here to energize? He'll pay for it, like whatever money that Frank had left for him. His deformed father.
It's
Deformed.
like 50 cents.
50 cents. Oh man,
Nice.
the prices are going up on this stuff.
That is.
I thought MSI was supposed to be making this stuff cheaper. Anyways, whatever.
You buy Guanacola on your way out. You do have that memory of it's about 4 p.m. now, but you did have that read that pager of Stephanie saying that she would be going to that someone said something about 8 o'clock at the field fort. So you have some time to kill, but yeah, that's something in the back of your mind. We will cut over now to Mr. Milton Bradley.
Hey.
Went to the skate park. What would Milton be up to at the skate park? Does he normally ride his bike around? Is he just hanging out?
He's chilling out on a table, hanging out with his buds, and probably smoking. No, he's probably drinking a Radweiser, and yeah, probably drinking as. Or no, he's drinking and probably smoking with his friends. He doesn't do drugs though. He just smokes cigarettes.
And you mentioned to me that Milton should be a senior, but is a junior because he had to repeat a grade. Are his friends also juniors, or are they seniors?
They are. I think they're juniors, and then one's a sophomore.
Okay, it's a sophomore, but you're all on the sports team. Give me a charm. This is going to be a retroactive charm roll.
Oh goodness.
DC. Oh God, what's your charm? DC.
I'm at a D4.
Five.
Okay, I'm gonna. So, if I were to use the adversity tokens, do I have to declare them before or after?
You can use them after. You
Okay.
don't use them now.
So I'm rolling, and I rolled a 6 on charm somehow. I don't even know how. I have a D4.
Did you explode?
He did explode.
You exploded.
You
Fucking
exploded.
exploded on this shit.
It's funny with the way that dice work, you actually have a higher probability of exploding on a lower die than you do on a higher one. So technically you could get a higher roll on a lower die because of the exploding system. But yeah, so you got a 6, you beat it. You know that during PE class during the day, which was your last class of the day, that some of the older kids invited you to a party at the field fort at 8 p.m. tonight.
Damn.
And your friends definitely know the names of Mark and Randy. Also got invited just because they're like up and comers on the baseball team as well. And they say to you, "Hey, Milton, are you going to the party tonight?"
Yeah, duh.
Cool.
I mean, Roxy's gonna be there, right?
Yeah, she's gonna
So,
be.
yeah.
I mean, I assume her sister's like throwing the party, so I assume she's gonna be there.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm so there.
Good.
I'm down.
Well, this is kind of like, I don't know if they told you, but this is kind of like an induction party. So if you know anybody that you like want to bring, you should probably bring them. Because like you're not gonna like I know that we're your friends, but like because we all got invited, we kind of like have to bring somebody else to the party. So you should try and find someone before then to bring and just like have your be on your A game because like it's gonna be a thing, you know.
I got all kinds of friends. This is not going to be a problem. I got friends.
A thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it is good.
Well, Mark and Randy say, well, we're gonna go pick up our girlfriends and get dinner before, but like you go find your friends and then bring them there because you're gonna get in trouble if you don't bring someone and you show up, you know.
Yeah, yeah. He takes the beer from Mark and says you shouldn't be drinking.
What do you mean, dude? We drink all the time.
And he just takes it anyway, just because he was taking his beer. Yeah, you shouldn't be riding your bicycle around with that.
What do you get a DUI because I'm riding my bicycle.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Buzz
bring
off.
your people, show up at 8 p.m. Like, it'll be vibes. Also, if you can steal some shit from your dad, that'd be great because, like, there are some college kids that are showing up, but who knows if they're actually gonna, like, bring alcohol or whatever. So we, like, need things. And I
Oh.
know your dad.
I thought you were talking about guns.
What?
So get your stuff from your dad. He doesn't have much other than lots of
Who
alcohol.
brings a gun to a party, dude? What's happening with you?
You don't bring guns to a party? I thought this was America.
Yeah, it's America, but I'm 17 and Randy's like 15.
You're barely old enough to smoke and drink.
Yeah.
I knew
So
Kevin
don't bring a
Bradley was
gun.
supplying
Bring
guns
alcohol,
to
you idiot.
local teen parties. Kevin Bradley.
Anyways, we have to go. Don't bring your gun. Get some alcohol or something.
You got it.
And they like head off on there.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.
What does Milton do after hearing that he has to have at least a +1, if not more people to bring to the party?
Oh man. I haven't thought of other friends other than, let's see. Can we
You don't have to think of fake people.
Oh, I could go with real people?
Yeah, you bring Matthew McConaughey to the party.
Wow.
All right.
This is a great time. Did I say Brad? Has Brad shown up yet?
Brad Pitt?
No, my buddy Brad with Mark and Randy.
Damn, you got like a lot of friends. What the fuck? You have
I
like
got billions of friends. Don't
You have
try
a
to tell me I don't.
your
You're the
fan
most
art
popular
is
kid in
so
school.
good.
Everyone's my friend.
So many men.
No one hates me. Everyone loves me.
Go into Brad's house? Are you trying to find him somewhere? Do you know where he is?
I think I know where Brad is. Let me think about it because I know Brad so well. Where's the party at?
Field Fort.
Okay, he just happens to live in Field Fort, so I'll catch him on the way and talk to him.
He lives on the field.
Wait,
There we go.
He lives on a field.
give me a
This
brain
is out
roll
there.
DC9. Give me a
Always
brain
out there in
roll
the field walking
DC9. Figure out where Brad lives.
This is where Mr. Hornsby comes in.
You got a 2.
I got it too. It's not gonna work.
You know for a fact that Brad does not live in the Field Fort because it's in the middle of the woods. Brad kind of just like goes around town and like is never at home. You know he lives in Evanston luxury apartments. I don't know why you said he lives in the Field, but he's definitely, you like would probably know for a fact that he's not there.
Okay, so that 2 is more for Justin than Milton on that one. But Milton knows exactly where Brad's at. He's just kind of near downtown Center Square, chilling, probably trying to hit up with his girl. I don't have a name for her yet.
So you're heading downtown to try and find Brad.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to the party, assuming he's cool. I'll bring him and his girl.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
So as Milton heads off towards downtown from Business Lot 10, we're gonna go quickly back to Wayne, who is heading to the post office.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way into the North Quarter. It's not a place that a lot of people frequent very often. It is the old housing of the farmers and corner cola bottling workers. Nothing really happens in this part of town. It's mostly old homes and then the post office. So you don't really run into a lot of people as you're going into here. You see a lot of like slightly dilapidated homes with mostly old people. People call it like the old people community. But you head to the post office, which is the most upkept building in this area, which isn't saying too much. It has an old United States Postal Service sign on top. As you head into the blue and white building, you see the postal worker, who I had a name for, but I'm just going to make a new one up. Mrs. Cranston, who you would know because you don't have a, you live a little too, Snow Lane doesn't really get mail that much, so you have a P.O. box. So you head to the front counter, you see her kind of just sorting through mail, putting things into the proper P.O. boxes as you walk in, and Mrs. Cranston says, "Oh, hi, Wayne. How are you
Hey.
doing? How are you today?"
Not too shabby. Just patched up a few kids at the 10. Dropped off a package for medicine for a client of ours at Dr. Lane's. And now I'm here just to pick up some of his orders.
Wayne.
What?
Just
What
the
game?
Oh.
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh no. Yeah, I was just patching up some kids. Dropped off a package for a client, and now I'm here to pick up an order for Dr. Lane. Said he had a delivery. Yes.
I just need your signature here, just to say that someone picked up the package.
Oh yeah, of course. Sign it. So how's business?
This is the post office. Everyone gets mail. I don't think I'm going to be running out of town like the shop owners in Herschel Kane, so I think I'm good to go.
Yeah, do you know what's going on over there? It was not radical. I'll tell you what.
I don't know for sure what's happening, but there were some rumors of some big business mogul trying to buy up the mall and stuff, so maybe people just left. I have no idea.
Oh,
But here's the package for Dr. Hammond, and she places a large package. It's a medium-sized package, but it's a bit heavy, which is unsurprised. It's a little surprising for what he said was medicine.
dang, this is a lot of medicine.
And I don't look in the packages, man. I just give them to people.
I'm not complaining. I was just saying. I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah. I also think that your mom got some mail in if you want to check your P.O. box.
Oh yeah, sure. Been a while. Been about yeah. I'll go over and open it up after setting the package down next to me.
You open up the box, and there's only one piece of mail in there. It says to Linda McCall, return service requested on it, and it is from someone who you've never seen the name from before, called Paul Stamford. And it looks to be some sort of official document. It's very thin, but for it to have return service requested, it must be something a little important that they don't want to just be lost in the mail.
Are there like bright lights in here?
No, it's just like regular, like dimish lighting. It's still light outside.
I'll try to like hold it up to a light, maybe see if I can spot anything.
Yeah, very intuitive.
Ooh.
Give me a.
Good idea.
I'm gonna say a. I feel like you're using your brains, but to be able to see it, it's not just like using brains. So I'm gonna call it a grit roll.
Sure.
DC 10.
6. Light's not bright enough. Oh well.
You do. So you failed by 6,
Mhm.
but
Failed by
it's
4,
not.
I think, right?
Oh, sorry, yes,
Yeah.
you failed by 4, which is not that bad. So you can't really fully make out what it is, but it does appear to be a check.
Oh. Weird. Do we owe money? Hasn't worked in months. Well, I'll just like put it in my my bag. I assume I have a bag. I don't know. Maybe I don't. If I don't have a bag, I'll put it in my medical kit box. So yeah, I'll just
If you want to have a bag.
I'll have a small bag. I'll put it in the bag. Oh well.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Cranston. Good day now.
As you head out of the North Quarter and back towards Dr. Hammond's office, you do run into Grant O'Keefe leaving the Herschel Gate. He's still wearing his Cucking Suffin uniform, but he is walking his bike down the road.
Oh, do you have a cramp, Grant? You're not using your bike. You okay? I got some supplies if something's wrong.
No, it's fine, man. I just think I got a flat tire ran over a nail or something. It's whatever. But I'm in no rush. I'm just heading to home to change before the party. Did you hear about the party?
No. Was I supposed to?
Would you want to come?
Are people gonna be drinking?
Maybe.
People gonna be doing drugs?
Hey, I can't speak for other people. I won't be doing drugs, but always good to have a medic, you know.
Yeah, you know, the only reason I was asking was to see what supplies I might need to bring if I need to pump anyone's stomach. I learned this new technique from Dr. Lane, and he was like, you push here, then it comes out that end and the other end. So it's like a double 2-for-1.
What the fuck?
Cool, dude. So show up. It's at 8 p.m. at the field for.
Yeah.
I don't have to see you pump someone's stomach.
You never know. It's a party, right? How's Thad, by the way? He was pretty roughed up the other day, right?
Dies.
Wayne.
Still.
Wayne, dude. So good.
What? Sorry?
Deaf again?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fix this for next session. My apologies.
Okay.
Grant just says, that's Thad. Thad will be Thad till the day he dies, and he's not dead, so he's still Thad. But
that was a
party.
bitchin' beat you got there. Could be in a
Thanks,
song.
man. Yeah. I overheard some of the music that the band was making, and I kind of inspired, you know.
Yeah, well.
Anyways, I gotta head home. I smell like fucking fryer oil, so yeah. Oh, if you run into that weird freak that bought chicken from me, you should tell him to come too.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that. I'm not very descriptive of a.
You know, the one with the loser dad who rides that really loud motorcycle around town.
Really loud motorcycle.
Mm.
Not ringing a
What's
bell.
his name? James, Jack, John,
Josh.
Joshua.
Oh. Yeah. If I see him, I'll let him know. I'll bring him along.
No,
yeah.
you should he needs to come. So you need to tell him, and you better tell him to shut his fucking mouth. And he didn't see me there. Got it?
Sure. What did he see? Did he see you do some, embarrassing?
No, he saw me working, and you definitely didn't see me in this uniform either. So.
Well, what's wrong with working? Everyone works.
Everything's wrong with working, you dumb fuck. Okay, so no one saw me wearing this uniform. You didn't see it. He didn't see it. You need to tell him that he didn't see it, and he better be at that party.
Sure, whatever.
Cool?
Cool. Yeah.
Cool?
We cool?
Good.
All right, then.
Bye.
Can I look at his tire? Does he actually have a flat tire?
No.
I'm like, what a liar. And then I'm going to just cut off.
Grant, so he just keeps rolling his bike down towards the Health District. But yeah, so you have to return this package to Dr. Hammond. It's a little heavy. You're riding a little bit slower than you normally would be. But you do remember that you ran into Joshua at the mall. You're not sure if he's still there or not, but you don't know whether or not to take Grant's threat seriously or not. Give me a grit roll, DC 10.
Ooh, 1.
We're getting the full stat check tonight.
Make sure to mark your adversity token. I think you got
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Grant, you've dealt with Grant and his group of friends before. Thad, Billy, all of them. And while you've helped them out a lot, you've seen what they've done to other people, and you would take what he's saying seriously enough to at least try and do what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's because the Herschel cans would be on the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try to lock up everything I got, head in real quick, see if I can find Joshua. If not, then I'll just head straight to Dr. Hammond Lane's office.
To the mall. To the mall.
How quick do you think that Joshua left the mall? Do you think he stuck around to explore things? Do you think that he was just walking out, eating it, put it on his bike and went home? Don't feel pressure to tell any answer, just answer genuinely.
Is this at me or is this at Ryan?
You, Brandon.
Okay. I think he definitely, like, once he got back to his bike, put his backpack on backwards and, like, has the nuggets in the front there and is riding around, and he's bored and there's nothing else to do. So he just kind of is meandering.
So he's meandering, like, around downtown area.
Yeah. Like, where's
Okay.
everyone at? It's Friday night and it's really dead.
Yeah, it's like
It is
really-
like surprisingly dead. You know that you also, while riding around town, see those PTA signs for that meeting about the Halloween ball. So you can generally assume that a lot of the parents would be there, but it's weird that a lot of the kids aren't around. Like, no one's at the arcade, no one's at the movie theater, people aren't shopping. Like, it's a little strange that people aren't around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a luck roll. Both of you just roll a d20 for me.
That's Wayne and
1! I got another 1!
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Yes, this is meant to
And a
be.
10.
Decided by fate.
Ruining my plans with your shit rolls. I'm just kidding. Both of you give me a grit roll DC 15.
Oh, there's no way. 8.
There you go.
The level of not happening here is strong.
So is that a call to failed check on my 1? Or is that not a check at all?
No, the luck roll's not a fail.
Okay.
So, because I didn't give you a DC. So what actually happens is, Joshua's meandering around looking not at the road, but in fact at the lack of people and his chicken nuggets. Wayne is like, why the fuck is this package so heavy? Where is everybody going? I need to get home, I need to get paid. And you literally run into each other in the middle of the road on your bikes.
I like to add the packages like in front on my my basket, and I can't see over it, so I'm just like, just looking to the side, so I can't even see it. I don't even know where I'm going.
You both into each other on your bike. It's actually kind of hard to do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Both of you give me a flight roll DC 10.
I got a 3.
What?
That's.
I did better.
You both. Okay, so chicken nuggets everywhere.
Shit.
Literal pain Olympics.
Your Coca-Cola cracks and gets your backpack wet.
No, it's full of cash money.
And books and shit.
No one cares about that.
Wayne, you fall head over handlebars directly onto the box, and you hear a
Oh
yeah.
fuck!
What do you guys do?
I'll get up. Ah shit! I'm sorry. Oh, hey, actually, good looking. Like you know, I was meaning to find you is what that meant. It wasn't a comment on your opinion. Anyways, so you doing anything today? You
No, and he's like dragging like a soppy book that's like saturated with soda like out of his thing. He's like, no, my plans just got ruined.
oh well. Hey, so there's a thing going down at the field. If you want to come, Grant said to get you. So
Why?
it just I don't know, he just said to. And I wouldn't mess with, that group of guys. I've seen them do pretty gnarly things to people who have our stature and build. So I'd take him pretty seriously if I were you. Just come. It's just gonna be like a party. They're gonna be drinking, probably people doing some things, and it'll be
Okay.
all right.
Don't get put in the hospital, apparently. And get in the ER.
All right, are you going?
Yeah, it's usually a good opportunity to really practice medicine. The last party I went to, there was this person who was heavily intoxicated, and I learned a thing or two about pumping out what's inside. So pumping their stomach. So seeing if I can do it on my own this time.
Yeah, Joshua's having like mixed thoughts here of like, wait, the party in a field. This already sounds sketchy, but small town shit, that happens. That's not that unusual. Is this the dude I want to roll up to the party with? And I'm like, okay, I guess it's what I got.
Yeah, just remember, you didn't see Grant at the thing that you saw him at. He said you saw him somewhere. I think he's just embarrassed, if I'm being honest.
So I think like things are starting to click into place, and Joshua has this notion that he's invited because Grant's embarrassed, and so Grant's like doing this as a way to shut me up, like a being nice. That's his logic of like outside. There's like a thing for like the mentality of like being on the outside of things. So it's like, what is the trap here? And so that's how Joshua talks himself into this. Isn't some kind of trap where they're just gonna beat him up in the field.
Well, are you coming?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's go. Are you
Alright.
going right now?
No, I think he said 8. I think it is. Do I know the time?
You spent a lot of time going back and forth. It's probably around 6:37 now. It's getting pretty dark. It's the fall.
Yeah.
So you probably have enough time to like drop off the package at Dr. Hammond's and then probably head directly there because it's a little ways into the woods that you have to bike to get there.
Would I be able?
Looking around at it and like, can I walk with you?
Walk with me to the thing?
Yeah.
I'm sure. I guess I just got to drop off this. I hope I didn't break it. I heard a crack.
Cool.
Dr.
Thanks.
Lane is not going to be happy. Can you help me take this over to his office?
For
Actually,
sure.
Oh, nice. And do I think I have time to stop by my mom's house or our house before heading? Because it's in Snow Lane. I assume I have to get past Snow Lane to get to the field. Is that correct, or am I misremembering?
I don't know if you would think you wouldn't directly be going by your house.
Yeah.
But you could stop by if you needed to.
Yeah, just like for a second. I just wanted to tell her where I'm headed,
since
since I'm going to be home late probably. Yeah.
Mrs. McCall.
You both head into Dr. Lane's office. You walk in and Claire says, "Oh, you've gotten back kind of late. My dad headed out to his house, but I can take the package for you."
There was a bit of it was a bit heavier than I expected. And then there was a crack, I think, is what I heard, but I thought it was just medicine. If anything's broken, you can just take it out of what I would have gotten paid. I don't mind, or I don't mind working it off.
I'm sure it's fine. If it's just medicine, then he can just rebottle it somewhere. It'll be fine. Thanks. And then you see Claire like run upstairs, put the package in somewhere upstairs, and then run out of the place and says, "You know how to lock up, right? I have to go get ready."
Oh, you going to the thing?
Yeah, I'm going to the thing.
Out in the field, right?
Yeah, out
Oh.
in the field.
Yeah, we're going too. So I guess we'll see you there.
Cool. I'll see you there.
Aren't you a little old? You're like 25, right? Like you're graduated. Like this is gonna be high schoolers. And maybe a college student, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, you know. It's a bit odd.
Okay. Well, you should be glad that you were invited at all. So
Oh,
I'll see you there. And don't tell my dad. And then she runs out.
oh yeah, no, of course not. That was a bit weird, right?
You got away with the words.
That was a bit.
What do you mean? Did I do anything wrong there? I was just saying, like, you know, she's like old. She's like 11 years older than me. You know? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just lock up real quick, I guess. You can wait outside, Joshua.
All right.
That's cool.
Josh is gonna go out there and try and salvage some of these chicken nuggets.
I'll lock up. That's
You
like
both lock up. You swing by your mom's house, tell her where you're going, you drop off some of your things and then repackage all of your medical supplies that you need, and then you head out for the field fort. On your way there, you do run into a couple of other people that are your age. From the vibe that you got that Grant's there, you probably assume that a lot of the people are either people in athletics, people that are popular, or seniors.
Mhm.
But you do see a couple of other people your age. You would definitely know them just from catching people up that have fallen over. You see a kid named Jesse that you don't see very frequently because he's not in school very often, but you do see him with Daniel that you have met before. And then you also see Milton with his friend Brad that you saw earlier today, but he's not with Mark or Randy.
Is he with anyone?
Is Brad there? Brad's girlfriend there?
Brad's girlfriend is not there.
Okay.
Girlfriend was like, "I'm not going to some party in a field." No, stay there.
Does Jesse see Wayne?
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
Oh,
Hey, man, I'm throwing a party at my house this weekend. It's going to be a complete rager. You should be there just in case, people need to get patched up. I mean, you don't have anything else to do, right?
it depends on what time it is, but I can see. But there's a party happening tonight, right? You're gonna have a party again tomorrow? It's a lot of partying.
It's just going to be a party weekend.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure.
You know
Wait,
about the party
which-
tonight? Do you know if Sarah's going to be there?
Who?
Sarah.
Was that
My
one of
sister.
the names I heard earlier, by the way?
Sarascadia?
And
Sorry, you cut out.
when are you talking about Brandon?
The very start.
No, you heard Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay.
No, Danny's sister, who's missing.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I just brought Joshua. Do you know Joshua?
Josh?
Yeah,
Little guy?
he's right next to me. Yeah.
He like comes out from behind, his like backpack is still like mounted on the front of his chest as he's like going through the French fries now.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Your dad's got a nice bike. I think I've seen you around or something. What's up? You can come to the party too if you want. It's whatever.
Oh, is it your party?
It will be.
Okay. Well, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. No sweat, dude. You got a bike, right?
Yeah, I've been walking with it alongside
Okay, perfect.
Wayne.
Nice bike.
He kind of blushes. Thank you.
I guess I'll look over towards Milton,
Yes.
you're actually here with us, correct?
Yeah, I think so, is what she
All
said.
kind of walking
Yeah, I
towards
think you're
you.
like a little bit ahead on the path.
Okay, so we're not really hanging, but we're going the same way.
Mhm.
Jesse would just kind of look at you and be like, I seen you at school once or twice, and just like kind of like turn towards Dan and just kind of look at Dan. I don't know, man. Maybe maybe we should go to this party tonight. I mean, there's nothing else really going on in town. Everyone seems to be hanging around here at Herschel Cain's, but this is kind of lame, right? I mean, look at this place.
Yeah, man. Place is a ghost town. Well, could see if Sarah's there. Guess she's supposed to be. Doesn't hurt to check it out. And if she is there, can give her a hard time.
Yeah. Well, why would she have left her pager? I mean, obviously she wanted me to be there, so.
Are you like? Do you like this girl?
Do I like this girl?
Yeah.
No. I'm a
Why
kind
you-
of a care.
Well, it's
I'm
my
a
sister.
Karen.
Mark, give me a charm roll. DC 15.
A brawn roll?
Charm.
Um,
Charm. Let's see. Charm is my worst, so I'll never be able. Unless I explode, I'm done.
21 earlier. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the power of the devil. Okay, brawn.
oh, I think.
Oh
I
no,
think it was charm.
My
Yeah.
bad. Why do I want to do brawn on this?
Mhm.
I think everybody in the vicinity, including like Milton, who's not paying attention to you and is like 20 meters down the path, hears you say, "No, no, I'm not," really loudly, and
No.
everybody fucking knows you're lying.
I'll be like, okay, Jesse, it's okay to have, crushes or whatever. It's totally normal, If you need to know about biology of women or men, just let me know. Been
Hey,
studying
this
it.
is my sister.
Yeah.
Can I emphasize that?
Oh, that's kind of awkward now.
Jesse will just fade into the background and start like brushing at his mohawk, like making sure it looked good.
Yeah,
You're down the path towards the field for you're heading to this party. It's probably about 7:45. You're about 15 minutes out. Everybody give me a grit roll DC 10. This isn't a paved road, it's a little bit more foresty, so it's a little harder to bike down.
Yes,
Or roll your bike down.
Ooh, got an 11.
Wow, that's some
I-
true grit.
True
That
grit.
was a true grit joke.
I got 4. Holy shit,
Oh,
holy.
Brandon!
Holy shit!
Holy
Does he
shit!
carry the rest of us?
he's just in front with his chicken nuggets and leaves everyone behind and gets stranded on accident.
He takes off flying.
ET style.
So Wayne and Joshua are vibing down the path. Everybody else is like a little slower, you've kind of formed a group in this sense. Like Joshua's like, why are you guys taking so long as you're getting down this path?
I slow down because I recognize behind me is let's see, it is Dan, and I recognize Dan as Sarah's little brother, little spaz brother, because I do know Sarah.
Brother.
Oh, so you would have, you know Sarah, okay.
Probably the thing
Yeah.
here is that Joshua has like off-road tires like on his
Yeah.
little city bike. He's never used it for that purpose whatsoever. It was like when it was bought for him, that all of the stuff came ready on it.
Yeah, BMX bikes and hand-me-down girl Schwinn bikes are not made for these.
Spontaneous.
No, it's not for the field.
You guys just get like a little bit of a flat tire. The rocks are kind of beating into the tires that you have, so you just get slowed down a little bit. Nothing, you're just going up. Nothing too awful happens. But by the time that you make it within eye distance of this party, you would expect to hear noises, music coming on, the chatter of people. It's absolutely empty. Other than you see your sister's red car, parked about 50 meters down from the house. which is completely empty. The tires have been slashed. There's nobody else here. And you get this sinking feeling that something really weird is going on.
Oh, shit.
Milton, you look to your corner. You'd been walking with Brad, but got a little bit distracted by the fact that you saw Daniel. You turn around and Brad is nowhere to be seen.
Fuck.
You slowly approach this house where it's not really a house, it's like an old purpose station that used to have like a little coffee machine and a cafe and a bakery and things like that in it. But the windows are all boarded up, the door is wide open, and no one can be seen at all. And that is where we're gonna end session 1.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
What a cliffhanger. You gotta tune in next week.
That's a good ending right there. I love it.
Hell yeah.
I'm scared for my sister.
I'm scared for your sister too. Apparently.
I think you feel something else for my sister.
I don't see your sister that way.
I don't see your sister that way.
That's
God,
just-
that was actually very well done. Wow.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
We're all together. It's all perfect and seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
party
I'm
all
glad you
together.
think
is
so.
not
That
really
was
good.
stressful. I was like, oh my god, it is midnight for me. I need to wrap this up. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we made it. You're all together. You're in the middle of the woods at an abandoned shack type thing, and no one you recognize other than yourselves is around. So we'll have to see what happens in the next session.
Sweet.
All right, sweet.
Applause,
Do we need to do
yeah.
outros or anything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, kick off the outro.
All right, so I'm going to kick off the outro by mentioning the music and saying I worked really hard on the intro on this one for this series and the outro and all this. It's really cool. I've enjoyed it. But if you want to hear it, you can check it out at bandlab.com/mixsushi3 or no, actually. If you do like the music or whatnot, I am coming out with an EP on March 12th, I believe. And then a few more this year. Or not an EP, I'm coming out with an album on March 12th, and then like 2 different EPs I have scheduled before the end of the year. So make sure to check that out. It'll be under Project Bourne, which is my band, which is just me, Justin Bourne. Anyway, on to whoever's next.
Hey,
Hey, bud.
this has been
no,
Brandon
you're good.
Tomlinson. I've been running Joshua, the chicken nugget eating high grit character apparently.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
High
can check me
grit.
on all the various socials at the BWT. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey,
Or Jesse. Jesse was next. Okay, Mark.
Hey, Jesse.
is there like an order? Okay, sorry, I've like kept.
No, there's 0. It's pure
Okay,
chaos.
perfect. I was like,
As you can tell.
am I cutting
Pure
it?
chaos.
Yeah, I am chaos. It's true. Yes. My name is Mark. I played Jesse, or apparently Chaos. If you want to catch more of me, you can catch me on Twitter under Snubnose, and the same as Twitch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, or someone pick it up.
Hey, I'm Ryan, and I played Wayne McCall. You can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv/ballinrye.
Hey, I'm Chris, and I am Dan Scabbia now. You can follow me at Chris Gamble37 on Instagram if you'd like to. Follow Raven's Realm on every platform. We would appreciate it. Give us reviews, all that good stuff. And hi.
I'm Kai. I've been your faithful DM. GM. There's no dungeon in this game. For Kids on Bikes, if you want to find me outside of Raven's Realm in the podcast, you can find me on Twitter until 2-factor authentication is removed, i.e. March 20th, at Kitchen with 2 Ds. That's KICHIDD.
666, the mark of the beast.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant.
Mhm.
The devil showed his face tonight, and he will again.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, all
All
right.
right.
Thank you, Kai.
Kai, that was awesome.
Appreciate
Thank you. Get some sleep.
Thank
That
you
was
all.
very good first session.
Indeed.